The idea of the movie is slightly in the near future. There is a company called the Union, which is taking all your organs, and you can get artificial organs. So you get a heart, you can get a knee, you can get a kidney, you can get eyes, which is pretty much what is happening now. But we've kind of taken it to the fact that this company now has standardized it. It's something that's everywhere, and the concept is if you go in and you get a heart, you basically have to make payments like you do on a house or a car or anything else you do a credit line on. And if you stop making payments or miss your payments over a certain time, they repossess that organ. So as opposed to a repo man coming to your house or to take your car, they'll come and take your heart. So that's the premise of the movie. And Remy and Jake are two guys played by Jude Law and Forrest Whitaker, and they're repo men, and their job is they're basically the fine print, that if you don't make your payments, the fine print is going to come find you. Remy and Jake are two childhood buddies who went to a war. You know, we play this in the sense that, you know, inevitably war is kind of a constant thing, and these guys went off to war together. And when they came back, having a military background, they were looking for a job that kind of took advantage of their skill set. And they both became repo men, and they've both gotten this world where they've kind of lost conscience in terms of it's legalized, so for them it feels like, well, it's okay if it's legal that I can go do this. And at a certain point in the movie, Remy gains a conscience over what he's doing, and then the conflict begins between the two of them. Jude is such a great actor. It's been kind of fun to watch him take the movie on. He really embraced the physical part of the movie. He worked out extensively. He did a lot of training for the movie, just not only on his body, but how to do fight moves, how to do knife moves, how to do everything. I mean, he was 100% into the film, which was great to watch. I mean, it's a pleasure when an actor just jumps into something that heavily. And he's a really terrific actor. So when you can combine someone in this movie where there's a pathos to him, not only can they handle the physicality and you believe him in the action scenes, but there's a pathos to what he's doing, I think it comes through in his role and his character. What's great about Forrest also is Forrest is obviously a big, imposing guy, and you know he can very much intimidate you with either his size or his look. You know, he's got a great steely gaze. But there's also this big kind of teddy bear quality to him. You know, he's lovable and he's sweet and he's got great emotion to him. So it makes the character more interesting. If the character is just one note, it gets a little bit redundant. But the fact of the matter is he really loves his friend. He loves this life that they've created, his buddies, and this world that they've been able to exist in, and he's just kind of pissed that his friend has screwed it up. Yet he's still going to have to kill him. You know, he's still going to have to bring him in.